Yeah, what's up for a nightcap? Chill, you know, kick back.
Welcome to the Nightcap. It's your girl, Carolina Sanchez. And before Women's History Month ends, we decided we need to celebrate some female bartenders. And what better way to do it than to look at the 2 women out of 10 that are on CultureMap's Tastemakers list of the best bartenders in Houston. So we're gonna talk to Jacki Schromm from Donna's and Julia Miles Gonzalez from Refuge. But let's kick it off at Donna's. And now I'm behind the bar with the co-owner herself, Jacki Schromm.
Hello.
I can't believe I haven't been here. This is amazing.
Well, welcome in. I'm so happy you finally made it.
Yes. I'm gonna have to come when it's open.
Yes,
but,
please.
You know, thank you for giving us a sneak peek. All right, tell me about Donna's.
Yeah, so welcome to Donna's. So Donna's is actually named after my grandmother, who to me is just the most wonderful person in the world.
She's still with us.
She is still with us.
How's she been?
She's living in a retirement community in Central Florida.
Oh.
She is a little too elderly to fly these days,
okay.
but we have FaceTimed many times in this building, and she absolutely loves it. And she sends her love.
Perfect. That's what we want from our grandma.
Exactly. But yeah, my nanny, Donna, has taught me literally everything about hospitality, about taking care of people. She was always hosting parties and friends and family at the house. I mean, this woman was teaching me how to make martinis when I was like 6 or 7 years old. So go figure, I eventually opened a bar.
In her name.
In her name, exactly.
All right, so what is the vibe in here?
The vibe is homey, it is warm, it is cozy, it is a house party on the weekends.
At Donna's.
At Donna's, exactly.
Where
it's like
her
this place.
7-year-old granddaughter
is
is
making
you
martinis. I feel like Donna's is what my grandmother maybe would have embodied in like her 30s when she was our age and she was going to bars, right?
Yeah.
That's the kind of vibe that I feel like we're pulling out here.
Amazing. All right, well, I want to know about the cocktails because
Yes.
obviously you're up for Best Bartender of the
Yes,
Year,
ma'am.
which we'll talk about later, but show me a little
Yes.
something, girl.
Okay, so today we are gonna be making our Soundgarden,
Okay.
which is one of our cocktails on our menu. It is a tequila-based cocktail, so it is a big seller. We are gonna
You
start.
say it's a big seller
It is a big seller.
because Texans love tequila or
Because Texans love tequila.
Okay, that's what
Actually, Americans, everyone, who doesn't love tequila?
Yeah,
right?
everyone loves tequila. Yeah.
But we're gonna start with 1.5 ounces of
Okay.
Plebo Viejo Blanco tequila. And we're just gonna put that right in there. Now, we're also gonna add about 1/4 ounce of Tapatio 110. This gives this a little bit more body and just a touch more spice. Don't be scared. You're gonna
Wait,
love it.
hold on. We're using 2 different tequilas. Go ahead.
Yeah,
keep going, keep
yeah.
going. You're using 2 different tequilas.
Yes, ma'am.
How often do bartenders do this?
I think probably more often than you think. There's a lot of cocktails that call for split basing.
Yeah.
Because one tequila or even old-fashioned drinker, one bourbon or rye might have different flavor profiles, and you just need to pull a little bit of flavor from this one and a little bit of flavor from that one to make your cocktail the best way that it can be.
Not me learning from you. I've never noticed that or heard of that. Like to see 2 different tequilas in one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fascinating. I'm sorry. Okay. That's how you know I'm still very much a novice, even though I've been working on the Nightcap for years.
Yes. We're gonna add a little bit of lemon juice. It's gonna be 3/4 of an ounce. Put that back in here. And then we have a garden cordial. So what we do is we take tomato, cucumber, and basil. We juice that and clarify out the water. And then we turn that into a syrup. So this drink is gonna be a little bit sweet. It's gonna be a little bit savory and incredibly refreshing. Yes. You ready to shake?
Yeah.
All right, now we're just gonna strain this out.
Gorgeous color.
Yeah. And then a little garnish. We got a basil leaf and a little cherry tomato for you.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Oh, super. Oh, that's awesome. Oh yeah, this is what you need on a hot summer day in Houston, Texas, or anywhere actually. You need to send this to Donna. That's what you need. The Soundgarden. All right, now we gotta talk about you, babe.
All right, let's do it.
All right, you stay right there. We'll be right back with Jacki Schromm Who's up for best bartender? Welcome back to the Nightcap. As you know, we're at Donna's, baby. And listen, it's a wonderful vibe. Cocktails are great. But now we're going to talk about Jacki, all right? We're all talking about your place.
Yes.
But you are one of the 10 nominees up for Best Bartender of the Year for CultureMap's Tastemakers.
Yes.
How does that feel, girl?
It feels crazy.
Yeah?
I mean, yeah, it feels crazy. I mean, I have been in this industry since I was 14 years old. I haven't been bartending since I was 14. That would be crazy.
I mean, you know.
Yeah, you know.
Crazy
I did live in Florida, and like it'd be a little wild down there sometimes. But yeah, I've been in this industry since I was 14, and I just absolutely adore getting to work in hospitality, working in food and beverage. But after 21 years of being in this industry and, you know, getting to be recognized among some of my closest friends and my peers as one of the city's best bartenders I'm kind of speechless, you know? Like, I'll just be honest, I'm a little speechless. But it's a really incredible feeling, especially after opening Donna's, and just being able to get that recognition just makes me feel like I'm in the right place at the right time and doing the right thing.
Right. And so what drew you to bartending? You've been in the industry for a long time.
Poor kid that needed money.
Yeah.
But no, like in all seriousness, I've just always really loved people. And I've always loved working with my hands. So eventually I found myself working from behind like a pizza shop counter to being a hostess to serving tables. But I always saw bartenders as kind of having the power in a bar or restaurant. They were always like the super cool kids, and they were always really creative. And I just knew I wanted to be a part of that.
Yeah.
But I came up in the club scene, in sports bars, like high volume. When I first started, I was not in craft cocktails. If you ordered an old fashioned, because I know you love them,
yeah,
I probably would have shaken it, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, damn. I mean, yeah, and I think that's hard for people who don't know much about the industry. Like, it is one thing to work high ticket turnaround in those like staple cocktails and draft beers versus what a craft cocktail really takes. And you can't just come from working behind a pizza counter or at a sports bar to being at a Donna's, right?
Yes,
like,
no.
So how did you learn the craft?
Well, it took a lot of me going to bars that had that notoriety of being a craft cocktail bar and watching the bartenders and drinking a lot of drinks.
Yeah.
One of the first bars that I can remember going to when I lived back in Boston was a bar called Eastern Standard. And I had a drink called a whiskey smash, which, if you've never heard of it, it's incredibly simple, but it's whiskey, it's lemon, it's sugar, and it's mint, served over crushed ice. So good.
So good.
But the first time that I tasted it, I was like, oh, this is so much better than a Blue Moon or a vodka soda. Like, what is all this flavor?
Yeah.
And it was almost like a light bulb kind of went off in my head, and I just realized that was something else that I wanted to learn. So I applied to a bar that was kind of like new and really wanted to feature craft cocktails, and they had, you know, a decent training program. And yeah, I thankfully got the job and started to learn a little bit more, read a bunch of books, continued watching other bartenders in my city and watching them, you know, with their craft and their techniques, you know, until eventually I found myself as a lead bartender in a craft cocktail bar in Boston, and, you know, eventually found my way to Houston.
Yeah, and now you've got Donna's.
Yeah.
All right, before we go, advice to women who are trying to, you know, get up there, you know, get more experience and eventually hopefully own a bar like Donna's. What does it take?
Man, what an excellent question, and a heavy question. But lean on your community. Houston in particular has so many strong women within our industry, and we're all here to help. Whether you just need advice on crafting a syrup or what infusion to do, or you feel like you need to be taken more seriously, there are so many women in this community that are here to listen and here to help, potentially here to hire you. But just keep going. I don't know if I'm allowed to swear, but like, don't let the bastards get you down. You know, just because you're a woman doesn't mean that you don't belong in this industry. Women have been holding up this industry since as long as it started, and we are not going anywhere. So keep on keeping on.
There we go. I love it, Jacki. All right, Jacki Schromm, up for Best Bartender of the Year for CultureMap's Tastemakers. Best of luck.
Thank you.
And I gotta go have more cocktails. All right, you stay right there. We're gonna visit another woman who's on the list after the break.